Welcome to U.S. political trends. Satellite images are now revealing what could be one of the most serious attacks on a U.S. military base. And stay tuned as the news unfolds.
Released satellite imagery has confirmed significant damage at the Al Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, a critical installation that hosts U.S. troops and advanced military assets. The images, captured on March 15 by Airbus Defence and Space and analyzed by the Associated Press, show visible destruction across multiple aircraft hangars inside the base. According to the analysis, one set of hangars located in the northwest section of the base appears heavily damaged. Another hangar in the southeast was reportedly torn apart by fire, with nearby structures also showing signs of roof damage, suggesting a powerful and targeted strike. Al Dhafra Air Base is known to house approximately 2,000 American personnel and has long served as a strategic hub for operations involving armed drones and advanced fighter jets, including the F-35 stealth aircraft. For years, the U.S. military had kept its presence at the base relatively low profile, often referring to it only as a location in Southwest Asia, before the UAE became more open about hosting American forces. Meanwhile, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, specifically its naval division, has claimed responsibility for a coordinated missile and drone attack targeting U.S. military infrastructure in the region. The IRGC says the strikes hit not only Al Dhafra in the UAE, but also another air base in Bahrain. According to their statement, high-explosive cruise missiles were used to damage repair and logistics facilities, significantly reducing the operational capacity of the bases. Iranian officials have also warned that further attacks could continue until these military installations are either evacuated or completely disabled. This development comes as tensions in the region continue to escalate. Ongoing military exchanges involving the United States and Israel on one side and Iran on the other have already had widespread impact across the Middle East. Multiple countries in the region are now reporting damage from missile strikes, drone attacks, or falling debris, with key infrastructure, embassies, and major economic routes affected. According to reports, the conflict has already resulted in heavy casualties. At least 1,300 people have reportedly been killed in Iran, while Lebanon has recorded around 880 deaths, and Israel has reported casualties as well. The U.S. military says 13 American service members have been killed, with about 200 others wounded. This situation marks a dangerous escalation, with direct attacks on U.S. military infrastructure in the Gulf region, and in a surprising twist, U.S. President Donald Trump has stated that he was not briefed on Iran's retaliation, raising questions about communication and preparedness at the highest levels.
You were talking about Iran a couple times today and what they did after Epic Fury began. You said they hit Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait. Nobody expected that. We were shocked. Are you surprised that nobody briefed you ahead of time that that might be their retaliation?
Nobody, no. The greatest experts, nobody thought they were going to hit. They were, I wouldn't say friendly countries. They were like neutral. They lived with them for years. Peter, they were going to take over the Middle East. They were going to knock out Israel with their nuclear weapon. But after we knocked out their nuclear potential weapon, they started building missiles, thousands and thousands of missiles, and they were going to do it with missiles while they developed. These are sick people. While they developed nuclear, somehow they were going to start at a different site, because that site was, you saw the site, the mountain. They were going to go into a certain area, which we know exactly where it is, and they were going to do that. And it's incredible what we've done. I tell you, the job we've done. Do you know, if I didn't terminate Barack Hussein Obama's Iran nuclear deal, you would right now, well, Israel would be gone, it would be incinerated, and probably the Middle East likewise. And remember, they have all of those missiles, and I heard they were sending missiles to UAE. I said, that's strange. You know, UAE is like the banker for Iran. They're like the banker. Qatar, their neighbors, they got along okay. Saudi Arabia. All of a sudden, Kuwait is getting hit. Bahrain is getting, all these countries are getting hit. There was no expert that would say that was going to happen. It's not a question of like, gee, should you have known? And if we did know, big deal. I mean, we have to do what we have to do. And other presidents should have done. I spoke to one of the former presidents who I actually like. I actually speak to some. I do like some people, be shocking. And he said, I wish I did what you did. Could have done it. Other presidents Somebody should have done it. 47 years this went on. They call Iran the bully of the Middle East.